Sup traders, it's trades here. Let's do a pre-close analysis for the 29th of October, which is a Tuesday. It's NFP week, and also it's almost the last day of the month. We've got 2 more days, and we have been very bearish going into this month, closing with this bearish engulfing candle so far. So I'm guessing we are expecting some retracement because we have come deep into this discount. Right, we've come very deep in this discount, came into some strong point of interest. The monthly time frame order blocks 50%. This sell side liquidity, this inverse fair value gap on the weekly time frame, and we are, but it seems like price is failing to push lower. Going into today, I was bearish, of course, because we have had strong bearish momentum, and I was waiting for Monday's high to be taken out and look for opportunities to go short. Price doesn't come up to Monday's high, and it dropped, came into this monthly order blocks 50% and found strong support, and it looks like it's closing above again. Right, this bearish fair value gap, we closed above, closed below, then we closed above, then we tried to close below today, rejected this sell side liquidity, this order blocks 50%, and then pushed up. So my drawn liquidity was here, but going into Wednesday, I'm not really sure how market is going to play out. So I don't really have that same conviction as I did going into today, where I was expecting previous day's highs to be taken out, and had that been taken out, I would have looked for opportunity to go short. It didn't, so it's fine. And by this point, it was too late for me to look for a trade. We came down, right? We got rid of, or we took out this candle. It's low. This to me was the initial candle that started this move. Came down, took out this low. Price came down in this with this bearish engulfing candle, which would have sent everyone in a bearish, right? Anyone trading this, market structure shift, clear drawn liquidity right down here. Everyone is looking to short at this high or on this pullback. But that is the way price approached that level with this sharp bearish engulfing candle. That is usually, to me, not a good sign, especially because it came and rejected a strong point of interest. Had it not rejected a point of interest like this, and had it not been end of month, had it not been NFP week, then it would have been a different context. But given the context we are in right now, that to me is not a good candle to go short. But GU gave me a trade, which I'll go over, and then now we've just started to push up. So ideally, I don't really know what price is going to do. Maybe we've got this order blocks 50% somewhere. We've got a daily time frame fair value gap here. Maybe it's coming to fill in these imbalances before the end of the month, and then on the last day of the week, which would be the start of November, so the month would have been closed, it would start to find some bearish momentum, or continuous bearish momentum, and maybe we'll get the trade on during NFP. So yeah, not sure what happened, right? We just going into today or going into yesterday, I did say, well, we took out last week, right? We Friday took out Tuesday's high, displaced lower with this unicorn pattern breaker and these fair value gaps. So market structure shift as well, right? Pulled back, we held this fair value gap, which is obviously a good sign, great sign in a bearish trend, great sign that was holding yesterday. And I really did want the price to come and take out this high from yesterday, which held this order block as well, right? Held the breaker order block, tried to push lower, tried to push high, fought massively here. Bearish candle, bullish engulfing, bearish, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing. But on the 60-minute, right, we came down. That was a pretty good market structure shift right there. Right, we came down, obviously after holding that key level. Market structure shift, consolidation right here, accumulation, trap sellers, trap buyers, and then this candle would have probably been a good candle to enter on. 15-minute, you also had Asian session high taken out, right, during London session, and we had a inverse fair value gap. But like I said, I wanted that high to be taken out. If had that been taken out, a different story. And also news was coming out, so I wanted to wait until the news at 2 p.m. UK time before looking for opportunities to go long. Ideally, I would have wanted to price to see, instead of going down here, I wanted price to do this until the news, and then the news take out yesterday's high and then drop, and that would have been a perfect opportunity to go short, but it didn't, and I wasn't really looking at this trade, which is fine. We stuck to my rule, so I'm happy about that. Going into tomorrow though, we've got these equal highs essentially below this imbalance. If it comes into that level tomorrow during London, then with a channel, then I'll look to short. Otherwise, I don't really have a game plan for tomorrow at the moment anyway. So let's see pound dollar. Same as euro dollar. Pound dollar has been in a bearish trend, right? We've had bearish closes every single week. So going into this week, obviously I'm bearish, but obviously considering the fact that it is the last week of the month, and most likely won't close in a strong bearish engulfing, where the low and the close will be in the same place potentially, right? It's never certain. So some kind of a pullback going into this week was expected, but obviously at the same time, even if it's expected, I'm still bearish, especially on the Tuesday. I'm going to look for opportunities to go short. So yeah, we came into this second fair value gap start. We filled out the first one on the weekly time frame, and then tapped into the second one last week, which we closed below on the daily time frame, and then we pushed up again. Friday took out the highs of Thursday, and Monday took out the highs of Friday, and today I was expecting price to take out the highs of yesterday and look for opportunities to go short, but at the moment we're closing bullish. Just by looking at the momentum from this low, right, even though I know we are bearish, we displaced up, left this bullish fair value gap on the 240 with this swing low. Price came down, took out the liquidity off that low, tapped the 50% of this fair value gap, pushed up, left a fair value gap, tapped that fair value gap and cleared that fair value gap, pushed up, bullish engulfing candle. After that low was taken out, that fair value gap was filled, then order block held in with this candle, the low of that candle taken out, and then displaced up. So yeah, going into the trade I took, I was aware of this, so I didn't really want to take a trade and aim for this sell side liquidity, because that's just unrealistic. I took my first trade at previous day's high, which hit stops, and then I took another trade after price hit that daily time frame order block, which I got out at break even. No, actually I got out at 0.5 hour, so essentially I lost 0.5 hour overall today on this play. So yeah, we came into previous day's high on the 1 hour time frame. After taking out this, look at this, man, this is just what's frustrating, because I was, bullish until news was going to come out, which came out at 2 p.m, which was around, I believe, this candle. Look at the way price was playing out, right? We rejected that 240 fair value gap. We took out market structure shift. We even left this inverse fair value gap, which price came and tapped into, which also happens to be below that 4 hour candle, and then pumped up. What a great trade. But it's Tuesday. I've been bearish all week, so I'm not going to go against the trend. I've done it too many times and it's always gone against me. So one time I don't do it, obviously it goes in my favor, but it's what it is. Just stick to the rules and just stick to the bias that I have for the week. So yeah, I took a trade, first trade around somewhere here, right here actually. Yep, we had a market structure shift here, and then I entered on the pullback at 618, which was on the dot on that pullback, and I wanted to target these lows, but we took out these lows and then shifted back up, and then I took another trade after price came up to these highs. This pattern, bearish pin bar, rejected that order block, another bullish pin bar, and then a bullish pin bar, but a bearish one, a black one. And seeing these two candles fail to close above was a good sign that we might continue lower. Then I saw this bearish close, and that to me was a good sign that price is failing to push higher up. So I entered here, I took out target ones at this low, and then I was gonna aim for these lows right here, which is the New York session low. Didn't happen, and price just continued higher up to me out at break even. Well, took out my stops, which I had moved to break even. So tomorrow I'm still looking for this high to be taken out on buy side liquidity, and then look for opportunities to go short on a short term. So we'll see how that plays out.